Shantae away. You like the sound?
Shantae away?
Yeah, I kept that. That's Over the Edge. That's our show here. I feel like I want to keep that theme song for us a little bit. Good. What's up, everybody? Welcome to On the Deck here. I am mikO Tolliver. I'm your host here. You can find me around on the interwebs at mikO Tolliver with
2 L's.
That's very important.
And I'm Antonio Ortiz, the Interim General Manager here at KPFA. And you can find me at On the Deck. And speaking about...
There's no On the Deck. There's no On the Deck like social media.
We are here. We are here.
Oh, you mean like literally here?
On the Deck. You can find me on the Deck. Yes. And I'm curious about the Over the Edge. For someone who doesn't know about Over the Edge, what is Over the Edge, and what did they? I mean, it was our theme music for today.
Well, it's been our theme music for the last few weeks, just so I kind of like it. It's a sample show, so it's a music show that we have here at the station. And again, the station is 60% music. It plays Fridays at I think midnight or 12 a.m. So it's it starts Friday, right? And it does like all these crazy samples, and that's kind of like the music of it.
Yeah. So if you haven't heard it, take a listen. You can go on kpfa.org and go to the archives. It's one of those shows where when I'm driving late at night on a Friday morning, and then I tune in, I just think, this is really wild.
Yes. But,
cool.
You know, if you want to tune into it, you can always tune in by tuning into 94.1 FM. That's KPFA Radio. That's how you find us on the dial. You can also always go on to our website, www.kpfa.org, because we have archives of music there too. So because, like I said, it plays kind of in the middle of the night. It's at 12 a.m. So some people might miss that unless, for whatever reason, you're out and about gallivanting.
Gallivanting.
Like a vampire.
Having fun.
Just starting your day.
Yes,
really.
when you should be. It's a school night. You should be going to bed.
Well, it's a Friday, so. I guess it
Friday
does count
morning.
as a school night,
Still
because then
night.
it's like you went to bed Thursday night, you're going to wake up for school Friday.
Yeah. Well, talking about school nights, and before we go to the announcements, in our normal banter,
Okay.
or I guess it's not really normal. Generally, we banter in the beginning, and
What's abnormal banter?
I don't think there's abnormal banter, but
Okay.
I use the word normal, and
Okay.
I don't think I got to get that out of. What is normal?
Well, what are you going to say?
Well, I don't want to talk about normality. I wanted to talk about procrastination.
Oh, you know why he wants to talk about procrastination? I'm going to tell you, because we got ready for the show here with our amazing interns production team. We're all set up.
Everyone was ready.
Yeah, everyone ready, and then he walks in. I'm the boss. I want you to throw up these few announcements. Get to it quick. Snap, snap.
Yes. Okay. I love your image of it. But what really happened is one of our interns came over, Tim, knocked on my door and says, "We're ready for you." And this was at 2:00 when I'm supposed to be down here. And I'm on my computer. Hold on. I got something. So I got to post a job. Can you put it in there? So, yeah, that's why I wanted to talk about procrastination. But that being said, the reason I wanted to go further into it is because, you know, in a nonprofit, we are understaffed, under-resourced. This is the image that people get of a nonprofit, and then people get burnt out. And I was talking to my therapist about burnout, and she said to me, "Have you ever considered burnout is actually being bored?" And I thought, that's kind of interesting.
That sounds...
Do you think that sounds right?
That sounds exactly correct, and that's why I avoid traditional 9-to-5s, because I know I would be bored and unhappy, and then that I would start to project that onto other people, and it wouldn't be good. So yeah,
you get that one?
I mean, totally get that. Yeah, I'm bored of this. Like I'm done. I'm done.
Well, I get it, but then the other thing is that if you're burned out, you have so much that you need to do. So how do you get bored?
I think you just kind of get bored of the lack of like challenge or anything like new or fresh. I think of this book that I really, really like. It's called The Alchemist. You've probably heard of it or read it.
No.
I have like a list of books that I feel like they would speak to you entirely, and you've never even read them.
We should do a book club.
We're going to
read.
Oh yeah, we're going to be Oprah's book club. We're going to be the KPFA book club.
KPFA
Then we can get Richard Walensky here.
Yeah,
because he did Book Away.
He'll lead it, and then we'll talk about The Alchemist.
Well, anyway, but there's this whole thing in The Alchemist where they talk about like, you know, when you're meant to do something, you're going to have success with it. It's going to be easy. It's to get into it. That's a sign that you're supposed to be there. But you'll get to a peak where it's like, this is as good as it's going to be. This is the height of this. And then from there, you'll start to go down. And so it's common for a lot of people to kind of be like, they don't want to change. They get stuck in their ways. Like, well, it was always so good. It was great before. We just need to get back to that. When it was really, no, that it's time to move on to the next thing. It's never going to be back to that.
Time for new challenges.
New challenges.
Change. Wonderful.
Wonderful. Yes.
Wow.
So with that, speaking of change, to usher in the whole brand new, Happy Lunar New Year.
Happy Lunar New Year, everybody.
You like that? What year are we? You know what year we are?
I want to say the year of the dragon.
We are. That's why I wore my dragon pants.
Yes,
Get the pants. Get the pants. You got the pants. You see the pants? You like these? I got these in LA on Venice Beach. I was walking around. I was like, ooh, that's my jam. Yeah. Okay. Yes.
Yeah. That happened on the 10th of February.
Yeah.
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 I'm
Yeah.
not disagreeing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, I thought it was
Yeah.
like a. So is it like a one night or is it like a period of time? Because I was thinking it was like starts a certain day and then it goes for like a week or something.
I think it goes for a while. You know, I'm the worst person to ask.
Yeah, I
about
think we
this.
went over this
The
last
little-
week.
Yeah, last week. We did the same thing last week. The only thing I know is that you want to clean your house before
That's
New Year's
right.
Eve. To get rid of the stale, stagnant energy.
Mm-hmm. To
And
change,
then-
to bring
mhm.
usher and change.
And then the day of, or the New Year's Day, Lunar New Year Day, then you open up your windows, bring in the new energy to come in,
Mhm.
right? And then from
Bring
what
in
I've
the new
heard, you're
dragon.
not supposed to be cleaning after that because you don't want to clean away the good energy that came in.
So when do you start cleaning?
I don't know.
So we're just gonna live in
You know,
filth.
we should just invite someone who's an expert of the Lunar New Year and say, "Hey, we got some questions."
And yes,
we should have done that earlier.
Yes,
I guess that's procrastination.
Yes, you
on-
procrastinated
There
on
we
that.
go,
I'm gonna put that one on you.
There we go.
No, that's okay, but it's okay. We also have other things to celebrate.
Oh yes, another
Yes, a big
milestone
one.
for the year.
Tomorrow.
Is it a milestone? Do you consider it a milestone?
I guess it's a milestone if you're like in a serious relationship and it's successful and you're just like, oh, we're actually going to have a
Yeah.
decent Valentine's
Yeah.
Day. Yeah. So happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Mhm.
Yes.
So here's the thing about Valentine's Day. This is the funniest thing I think of. I've seen some memes on like social media of people talking about like so many fights between couples start
Mhm.
around Valentine's Day, just enough for them to break up before Valentine's Day and then get back together after it's over because ultimately at the end of the day, somebody didn't have enough money for a gift. So they
That
were
one.
like, I'm going to start a fight. We'll
That-
break up for about a week.
That's
And then-
why?
Yeah.
No money for a gift?
Think about, think about, you ever notice those people like are just like they broke up for like Valentine's Day or something, or like they broke up
Yeah.
and then they got back together right after Valentine's Day and like, oh, you missed the holiday. Like, oh, I guess I couldn't get you anything. We weren't
Mm.
together.
I don't know anybody like that.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I don't know anyone like that. Just
okay. Well, that's
to
something
me
that
it
people do.
does not compute. Does
Of
not
course,
make
it's
sense.
it's a very immature thing. It's not a
Yeah.
healthy relationship situation, but it kind of makes sense if you think about it.
Well, I'll say I did break up with somebody before Valentine's Day, but we had a long distance relationship, and I was going through, oh, this is really hard. And then on Valentine, I broke up with them, and then, I broke up with him, and then he sent me, he didn't, before I broke up with him, he sent me roses, and then I saw the roses, like, oh, crap, that's so nice and wonderful.
Oh.
So I got back together, and then just to break up later because the long distance didn't work.
That's a song.
Yeah.
Break up to
Yeah.
make up. That's all we do. First you love me, then you hate me. It's a game for fools. That's the old school.
I don't
That's old
recognize
school
that song. Who's that song?
You don't know that? It's I actually don't know the exact person name, but it's an old school song. It's very important. So you
We didn't just make it up right now.
You didn't. It's a
All
real
right.
song. I know there's somebody. I feel like.
Put it
like-
in the comments.
Yeah, I bet you if we had
What
DJ Henrock here, he would be like,
Yeah.
"Oh yeah, it's
Yeah, I
this
know that
song that
person.
year. That's art. Yes."
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't do the comments anymore, do we?
What comments?
Remember we would interact with people like
Oh, that's because we changed the format of our show. In fact,
Yeah.
everybody, are you enjoying the new format of our show again? We're not literally on the deck up on the second floor at the radio station. So I guess the name is just homage to a time when this show started, which was during COVID,
yeah.
and we weren't allowed to be inside, but
So
we
we
were
had to do
trying
it
to give
outside.
announcements. So we were outside on the deck. So that's changed.
Mhm.
Number one. But also what changed is we were just kind of live. Like we had my laptop was the camera. I had it propped up,
Mhm.
and then we could see the comments in real time of what people were talking about. But how we've grown.
Yes.
I'm
we
going
didn't
to
have
point to it. Wait, hold on. We got the box here.
Mhm.
You
The
got
box.
putting the box images I can put in there. You see that? That's cool.
right there.
Yeah.
The box.
Just lift it up just a little bit, just right there, like that. All right. So we've got the box. We've got the couch, right?
We got the couch.
We've got microphones that
Oh,
we
you
have.
know
here.
what?
What?
We no longer have the umbrella.
I think we were supposed to do
Yeah.
a toast before.
Cheers.
Yeah, but that's also because the nightcap went off the air too. So we
Yeah.
put that to. But so much has changed here again with the Lunar New Year.
We put that to bed.
I don't get that.
Oh, because the night. The nightcap is no longer here. We put that to bed.
Wiggle, wiggle.
All
Okay,
right.
okay.
I should be a comedian.
You should.
All right.
Okay, but we've changed so much here at the station. So we've got the box, we've got the lower thirds that you're seeing here, we've got the couch, we've got the lighting, we've got a whole production team. So we've grown up here. So that's why some things we don't do. But you know what? Now that you say that, I'm going to put that on the list for things that we can rework back into the whole setup.
Remember our friends who would comment? And we would message back.
Yeah, and I think I remember when Jess was our only intern, and then we had someone do a comment that was quite inappropriate, but I wasn't sure. And then you pointed it out, and he was just like, "No, don't say that."
Don't say it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, "Why?" And he was pointing.
He live. It's like, well, should we say it? No, don't say it. Should we say it? No, don't say it.
So yes,
that was fun.
We've changed, we've advanced, we've grown, just like KPFA Radio Station, which now is 75 years old. Yep. That's right. We're in the 75 year anniversary here. Here again, we're going to be mentioning this all year, because 75th year is an all year thing. It's all this year.
Yeah.
But
it's all this year. But we have one special day.
Well, we're actually going to have a couple special days. We do have.
No. I mean, our birthday is actually one special day.
Well, that's how our birthday works.
Yes. So I mean, we're celebrating all year. We're celebrating our birthday all year, but we have one birthday. Pop quiz, hot shot.
Again.
What is our birthday?
April 15th.
Yes. What year?
1949.
Ding ding. A plus.
Yeah. I only get A's.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Right.
I went to college and everything. All right, so but
well, you could have been in college and you could have got D's.
I think I did at least get one D in college. So yeah, okay. But not
I did
multiple
too.
D's.
Not multiple D's.
Yeah. I got
well,
one.
Usually
D.
a D gives you an idea of like, I'm not going to pursue this.
Oh yeah, actually, it's funny you say that because I got the class that I got the D in. It was this like globalization, public policy, very early in the morning when I'm a sleep-in writer type. Okay. And I remember we had like the final, and it was like we had to write all the answers on like the test, and I like opened it up and I wrote in a few things. I was like, and then I was like, you know what? No. And I closed the test. I took it up to the TA, whoever who was working the final, and she was like, "Are you sure you're done? You have so much time left." I'm like, "Yes, I'm done." And then she opened it up and she's like, and then I was like, "Deuces." So that's not what I do. That's the one D I ever got in college. But also that was, I think I should also point out that I majored in public policy for 15 minutes. And I think that class would be included in public policy. And the reason why it was only 15 minutes is that was long enough for me to go into a meeting with my counselor. And she was just like, "So what are you majoring in? What do you think you're doing with your life?" I'm like, "Public policy." And then when the meeting was over, never spoke of it again.
Yeah. Well, it's good to find out then, right?
It's good.
So
yeah. But in terms of the 75th birthday, we have events that we want to talk about special.
Is this our public policy? The 75th birthday and the events? No, I'm kidding.
No. Okay, our biggest one that we want to talk about is with Amy Goodman.
Yay!
Amy Goodman, that's right. Amy Goodman is the host of Democracy Now!, which we play here on KPFA Radio. We play it live at 6 a.m.
What else?
And then we also do a rerun of it, again, for those of you guys who sleep in, such as myself, at 9 a.m. You like that?
There we go. I love it.
Nothing but A's.
Right. Check.
Check. Yes. All right, good. So Amy Goodman is going to be at the First Church of Christ in Berkeley. This is going to be on Saturday, April 6th. This is going to be a really big thing here because we have 3 different ways that you can participate in this event. You can go there and pay $25 for a sliding scale ticket. And we appreciate that donation because, of course, for this event, all these tickets, prices and stuff, they go towards generating funds to continue to keep KPFA going, right? So $25 for a sliding scale ticket, $75 for a regular ticket, and then for a donation of $500, you can participate in a meet and greet with Amy, and we're going to be there, right?
Yep, that's the plan.
Right, because I'm just like, I'm not doing all this work, and we don't get to meet Amy.
You're going to get to meet her.
Yeah, okay.
You're going to get to meet her?
I want to meet her now. Yeah. Okay, good. Yeah, so, and then just, where do we get tickets?
What if I said no, that you weren't going to meet her at the meet and greet, even though we work at KPFA?
I reject that.
Okay. All right, you will get to meet her.
Yeah, we have to. We're going to
manifest.
We're going to manifest. But you want to tell everybody that like we have our big video show here, right? And then we get to meet Amy, and then people pay $500 and they don't get to meet us. I'm somebody.
Well, I don't think I don't think I'm going to bring in somebody for a $500 donation, but Amy, yes. Do you want to do a meet and greet with us for like $25 sliding scale?
No, but I think that in addition to meeting Amy, you get to meet
Yes,
us.
you get to meet
That's
us.
what I'm trying to like. We're the side dish.
We're the side. Maybe we're that extra candy on top of the frosting. Right?
Okay, I can be that.
We're the confetti.
I like to be whipped cream.
There we go.
Okay,
I
good.
love it. So in order to do that, you can get tickets at Eventbrite.
Mm-hmm.
Just go to kpfa.org, and it's going to be under. Well, you know the link.
/donate. kpfa.org/donate.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
There you
that's
go.
where you go, and it's a premium ticket because it is a premium gift here. And yeah, Amy Goodman gonna be there.
Mhm.
Now, other 75th birthday events that we're gonna have. Get excited about. We got another one. We actually have 2 more, but we're still kind of finalizing things. But you should put it on your calendar for Monday, April 15th, which is actually the official birthday for KPFA. We are going to be at the Freight and Salvage because we're going to have a birthday music celebration. We're going to have a little party on a school night on Monday.
On a school night, yes. And I think we're finalizing the lineup.
Yeah, so we'll get you more information about that. But again, we're going to be there too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. It's going to be a whole weekend. It's just jam-packed fun.
We're going to be the confetti on top of the cake.
I like to be
I
whipped
know.
cream.
Yeah. Whipped cream, I'll be the cherry.
Okay, good.
And then, what else do we got?
All right. I just want to, we're in the month of February. We did so much. We've got Lunar New Year. We have Valentine's Day, but also Black History Month, right? February is Black History Month. Black history is American history. We do that here.
We'll do Black History every day.
For 28 days.
Well, but for February, it's a reminder for everyone about Black history.
Yes.
Right?
Even though we should be talking about it every day.
Yeah.
But
So-
still, here, February, yes. And we're going to have a Black History Month special, which is going to be February 17th. So that's actually this Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
You excited about it?
I am excited
Yeah.
about it. The lead producer is Prema Jackson. Thank you so much, Prema, for putting this all together.
Oh my goodness, Prima is so dope.
I know. She is.
She really is. She's really
Yeah.
sweet. It's really great to work with
Yeah,
her.
and
So
you know
she's
who
going to do
else?
something special.
Who else is dope? But
Yeah.
we really don't want him to know.
Yeah. We don't want to tell him that because it'll go to his head.
It'll go to his head. But he's a wonderful human being, Rod Akil, who is the technical producer for the Black History Month special broadcast. So kudos to the both of them for coordinating with all of the other programmers who are creating content that's going to be broadcast at 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on February 17th.
Nice. Yeah. So that's going to be really, really fun. So again, look forward to it. Listen for it. And again, it's going to be, you can tune into KPFA 94.1 FM. That's how you listen to the Black History Month special, right?
Yeah.
And you can just also go in archives online, kpfa.org.
And not only are we celebrating Black History Month, Lunar New Year, 75th birthday,
Oh yeah. Valentine's Day.
Valentine's Day, we also got
Also got
job postings.
Ooh,
Yay!
job posting. Who wants to make their
Who
money?
wants to work?
Yeah.
Yeah. So for anyone out,
Work shimmy.
yeah.
Oh, where
Go
my
to
dollar
work.
bill?
Let's go to work. So for anyone interested, we have 2 positions. One position is the membership coordinator at KPFA. That's
Okay.
going to be a position that will support our membership. People who are donating, anyone who makes a donation, is getting a gift from the station, yada, 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 all that stuff. The membership coordinator will be that point of contact.
I think
for
I
you.
had that job once.
Yeah, you did it temporarily for a bit of time when we needed a moment of your help.
Yeah, and then you gave me a job review and you fired me.
I did not fire you.
No, that's totally what happened. Because I remember the review was all like, I just you're really not good at this. But it
We
was
moved
because
you.
I was spending.
It was a lateral. It was a lateral transfer.
Yeah, but you were
Wait,
just like,
what
because
were you
I think,
doing?
well, you were just like, well, it seems like you spend more of your time doing social media, so we're just gonna have you do that
We're
role.
gonna move you on to a different one.
But
this
as
is not a
someone-
good fit.
As someone though who
Yeah.
has worked that position, it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Mhm.
See, you use the word fired, and I'm a little bit
Triggered.
triggered.
I'm triggered
Well,
by.
because if you were fired, you wouldn't be here.
I'm triggered by you
All right.
using the word triggered because I think that you're just kind
I'm
of throwing
triggered
it
by
down as a blanket
using-
statement. Yeah.
Okay. Joking aside. Joking aside.
Joking
We're
aside.
having fun.
We're
But-
looking for somebody
Yeah.
to come and apply for this job.
Mhm.
And then we got another job too.
Well, before we go to that one, just go to kpfa.org on the menu under About. I think that's where you'll find it. You'll see jobs at KPFA. Click on that. You'll see the job description there. You also can get a PDF copy if you want to have a printout. Just know for the membership coordinator position, the deadline is Thursday, March 14th.
That's it. Yeah, I think we have a link up there of how to use the link to get to it. Yeah. Okay, good. All right, now there's another job. Let's talk about the other job.
The second job is with the Pacifica Foundation. It's for the National Election Supervisor for 2024. It's only a temporary gig just for this year. It is also on kpfa.org in the About section under Jobs. The link below will take you to it. You can also get a PDF of it. Just know the deadline to submit your application for that is going to be on February 26th.
Okay, so check this out. You had a little announcement around the station earlier today, and you were just like, oh, KPFA needs somebody to go represent reporters, have reporters represent at the DNC in Chicago, and then at the RNC in Milwaukee. And I was just like, ooh, can I go?
And?
Yeah. So, and then I think you said
well,
something.
you know, it's funny because that wasn't really a public announcement yet. It was just a conversation behind the scenes.
Well, I'm not saying.
So now I was like, okay.
But I responded to it like halfway kind of joking, but halfway kind of real, because I thought you were going to say something just like, you really want to go to the RNC? And I was just like, I think it would be really good promotion. I could be like one of the like 6 black people there there and be like, hey, so you remember us.
You remember us.
Yes. And then maybe I could meet Candace Owens.
Okay. Okay. You're gonna put that into.
I know. Then you gave me like a whole. You gave me a whole list of why this could be problematic. This could, or you were just like, yes, no. That was part of the announcement. You were just like, oh yeah, we have tickets for it. And I was thinking, oh sweet. I was thinking a free trip to Milwaukee, and you were like, well, you can go if you cover your your travel, your room, everything. Your board. And I was just like, so you're just gonna give me a ticket to the event?
We are a nonprofit, FYI.
Whatever.
Yes. Yes.
I feel I should definitely get paid to go to the RNC.
Okay.
Okay. But anyway,
manifest.
But
gonna manifest
National Election Supervisor job posting here at KPFA. You looking for a job? You looking for work? We got work. We got jobs.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Now we've reached that special time. Oh, what?
Before we go there.
Okay.
Since we were talking about procrastination, doing things last minute.
Okay.
I'm gonna just do one other announcement.
Oh, something else new.
Something else new that is going to totally put a monkey wrench in the whole system, because I know that this whole beautiful team here that's making all of the magic happen would have wanted to have an image right there in a lower third, but I take full responsibility. But just as a reminder for everyone, if you want to participate in the listener forums, they are going to be happening starting tomorrow on Valentine's Day, on February 14th, on the 15th, and also on the 17th. They're still looking for more people to participate. To do that, all you have to do is go to kpfa.org, go under the events. You'll see the list of all the listener forums and links to the Eventbrite, or links to Eventbrite to be able to register for either the 14th, 15th, or 17th. And we're looking for more people who want to participate in that way, be engaged that way. And if that interests you, please go.
Nice. Okay, that's not wait. So is this like a new listener form?
No, it's a continuation.
Oh, that's right. That's right. We had been kind of talking about. We had been kind of promoting that, starting kind of like, was it at the end of last year or just the beginning of this year? It's like we're gonna have like 3 listener forums.
I want to say it was October and November of last year.
Okay, so it's been ongoing. Yeah. So continued, and then is this going to be another thing where people kind of say stuff, and then we're going to have some more responses from the general manager?
No. You won't get that privilege to put me on the spot that way. No. Because the person who's putting together.
Oh, you don't like it when somebody just pops up with something random and say, add this to the show.
That's not the that's not the way that's going to work with the forums. But it's being put together by coordinated by Tomas Moran, who used to be a board director at KPFA, and so we'll get a report at the end.
Okay. All right. Now, are we ready to do it? We're ready to go to the next section?
Are we ready? I think we are. Are we ready?
We have our special ceremony here that we do for On the Deck every weekly episode. I'm not going to lie. We slightly botched it last week, so we're going to do it again. So this person really gets their...
We did botch it last week?
Yeah, you did.
I did.
I saw it.
Oh. So what is my grade? My grade's down to a B+.
It's okay. No, it's okay. No, what we all botched it as a team, and we want to make sure to acknowledge. So
we all take full responsibility.
So we're about to fix it. We're
going to be winners today.
We are going to be winners. All right. So with that being said, what time is it, Antonio?
It is time for the donor highlight.
Oh, love it. That's perfect. All right. Highlighting a donor for the week. Thank you for donating to KPFA. We want to say thank you to Andy from Larkspur.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to look into the camera here.
Okay.
I'm going to have a moment with Andy from Larkspur and anyone and everyone who donates to KPFA. I just want to say thank you so much for supporting your listener-sponsored radio station that has kept us in existence for 75 years. And your donations and support are going to keep us in existence for another 75 years.
Yes.
Thank you.
That's
From the bottom of my heart, our hearts.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you, Andy. Again, we had a little mishap with that last week, but I'm glad we were able to fix it because our donors are important. KPFA is 100% listener supported. So we want to say thank you and acknowledge people. And you know what? Tune into on the radio because we are going to have more donor highlights coming from some of the other hosts here at the station because we have all been on like really, really hard pressing. Like we need to acknowledge people who keep KPFA going for 75 years. Yeah. So thank you so much.
I like how we're doing more and more versus less and less.
Well, see, that's this. I'm talking about the alchemist. Like this is a sign that it's something you're meant to be doing because it should be increasing. It should be getting better. It should be growing. There should be some. It should be like electricity, like the least amount of resistance. And when you start to get now, of course, there is resistance, but
there's
it's like
always resistance.
There's always
right?
resistance.
Yeah.
But if you get so much resistance where you're just like, this really isn't going anywhere, that should be a sign to you like something about this is off. We need to find a way to fix it. But we get so much here. We get so much support. On the Deck is growing. Our video production here is growing. And our social media is growing. In fact, you can help it to grow. How can they do that, Antonio?
By listening to us on the radio first.
Yes.
And also going on social media at KPFA. Well, let me go back. Let's back it up because I want to get an A+. You can find us on social media on Facebook at KPFA 94.1 or on Twitter, aka X, twitch.tv, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok at KPFA Radio.
Ooh, woo! There you go. And you love it. It's great.
Yeah, I got to start getting that faster. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
You
Maybe
know
I'll
what?
make it into a song.
Ooh, I love to
Right.
sing. We have the piano.
We could do that.
Okay, but I would just say, don't pressure yourself. You get it. We get it right every time. We have now a big, gigantic box here with all the information. Everybody can see it. So it's fine. It's there.
Phew.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Now.
So lastly, we want to thank our wonderful production team and interns. Want to thank Peter Stickney for getting everything together and coordinating this. I called him today the Wizard of Oz for us. Right?
He does look like the Wizard of Oz.
Gets everything set up for us. The magic happens. Jess Hutchison, who's helping us with the lower thirds.
And the box here, triggering the images here in the box. Yeah.
And Clayton Peterson, who's doing the teleprompting work with us.
Yes.
And then our Kai Gustafson from the engineering department, who helped us with setting up the
sound,
sound.
a lot of things, making sure we're connected to the server. Everybody can communicate well.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to tell you about our amazing interns that we want to say thank you to. We want to say thank you to. I have them in different order than what I have them written up there, but we have Tim Brown, right? Isn't that the name of a football player? Yes.
I don't pay attention to football.
Okay.
But Tim Brown is that great. This is a different Tim Brown. We got Tim Brown. We got behind. Oh yeah. Wait. Go work your camera. Tim's working the camera. Okay, there we go. Good job.
The mikO camera.
The mikO camera. Good. We've got Mesty Thomas, who's working the Antonio camera. Here we go.
There we go.
Get the head. Get the head. There.
Get the head. Someone said I look like Yul Brenner.
That's
There you go.
smooth. That's smooth. I like
It is
that.
smooth. I just shaved it this
Yeah,
morning.
it's nice. Okay,
Right.
good. All right.
Your hands are cold.
I don't know what to tell you about that.
Oh, maybe we should heat up the room.
Yeah. Okay, good. We also have Roxy Van Valkenburg, who is working the teleprompter camera that makes sure that we can see everything. It's right.
Yes.
It's straight on. It's great. We also have EA, who you should know is actually learning a lot more of the video editing too in the background, helping with the setup. And we also want to do a shout out to one intern who couldn't make it today, but is definitely a part of our team, Crystal Chandra. So we're growing. We got a gang here. We could be like the Michael Jackson Beat It video.
It's awesome. So
I make that reference, but I don't know how many of you guys know this video. Because they're
the
young.
video- I know
They're
the
young.
video,
That's
but-
the whole point of the internship program. We're trying to bring more youth into
Yeah.
KPFA. Because here's the thing. 75 years old, I want to say that we have people who've probably been here since they were a baby. So they are 75 and plus.
well,
So we need new people.
we do need new people. The question is, I know the reference,
Okay.
but how did it relate to?
Because we have a
interns?
gang, so we could be in the Beat It video. It's just like you could be the guy with the white jacket, and I'm gonna be that he was a gang leader, and then I'm gonna be MJ.
And we're gonna dance.
Yeah, but it's like our gang is behind us,
Yeah.
and it's like just beat it. Oh wait, no, it was a different guy. MJ broke him up. But anyway, I should just be MJ
Okay.
anyway. But like, it's like we can be in the beat it video.
Why can't
'Cause we
I be MJ? All right. But anyway. Anyway.
Anyway, with that, we want to remind you to, again, tune into KPFA 94.1 FM. Anything we spoke about here today, you can go back and check on kpfa.org. We want to remind you to tune into the KPFA podcast, where anywhere you get podcasts, which we actually have a lot more coming, updates to that soon. So be on the lookout.
Excellent.
Excellent. Yes. Also, go back and watch all of our old videos on KPFA TV, where you can also get episodes of Letters in Politics, everything that we do around here. We've got, we're starting to get Law and Disorder into the groove too. So
Lovely.
They're throwing up videos there too. So yeah, again, tune into kpfa.org. You can get all your information there. Thanks again. We started the show with Over the Edge. I think we're going to end it with City Cat Radio, which is a new show that's here Wednesdays at 12 a.m. with DJ Henrock. He was here last week.
If you want to find out more, check out our episode from last week.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, good. So, again, continue to tune in. As you can see, we're growing. We're showing. We're hoping that you're here. What is so funny?
We're growing. We're showing.
Yeah,
all right.
It was a video show. We show stuff.
We'll move on.
Whatever. I know what you mean. Anyway.
All right.
With that
said,
we want to say goodbye. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you guys next week, Tuesdays at 2 p.m. on the deck.